back to another episode of the Realistic Mouse. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this to 3. So, let me show you what we're going to do. You see, if you read the title, we're not only going to be defecting the problem that freezes up everything, which I discovered during my playtesting, which, if you don't like short things, then sorry, because all you need to do is double click this, take off this one without screen refresh, and boom. No idea. It's literally the littlest amount of seconds. And all of this script, since it was on an instant block, ran at literally 1 block per second. But yeah. The sad news now is for a short period of time you can in fact see the actual thing. So yeah. But today we're going to be doing something a bit different, other than just doing one objective. And you may have also seen that my mouse pointer is exactly this mouse pointer asset, because I changed to that. Anyways, let's make a brand new variable. Okay? And let's name it mouse Annie, also known as mouse animation. Yeah, I did actually use this in testing. So yeah, you now need to go and add set mouse animation to 1. Now if you go to your costumes, you're going to need to add 1 to each of these, except this, since it is forever there. Can't change that. So, we can do many things with this. But the thing I actually didn't do was patch it into one of these. So let's make a new custom block called mouse cursor animations. Now we're not going to tick run without screen refresh, because I kind of ruined the entire thing. Anyways, let me show you what we're going to do. Let's grab this define mouse pointer animations, and we're actually going to put it right there. And yes, I noticed that this is named Mao, not mouse. Anyways, we're actually going to want a set block, because you can't change a mod. Can't change by mod. So, we're actually going to put this as 2. Mouse cursor 2, let's just fill it like that. No, just something completely random. Set mouse to mod by 3, 1 more than the actual thing. I probably should. But if you want to be more fancy, you can actually do this. I mean, if you want, it's kind of useless unless you want to actually be fast. So yeah, after you add that, you're going to change it by either one. Oh, I forgot. That was the... So we can actually control the speed. If we put it like this, you can see it's maxing out too. Because, yeah, if you want, you can either slow it down by just a little bit, or you can slow it real down. Ooh, that's deep down. So, yeah, you might be answering me with, like, how are we going to animate this? Well, it's simple. Seen by the idea that this is just forever looping, can actually do this effect pretty easily, so it's always updating. So let's go and grab some join blocks. Going to want to join cursor and mouse pointer. And we're going to want to join this with spacebar and a mouse any animation. And then we're going to want to duplicate this for every singular switch costume except the ones that switch to your hitbox. Just keep in mind that if you do that, it will not likely be great. Now, of course, we're also even going to want to input it for that. And boom, we have a fully functioning thing. Now, of course, this mod can be anything up to 3. If you did that. You could just put 4 if you had 3. Or a normal way. Anyways, you can do this again, and yeah, it would also work. Just a bit slower since it has to actually cycle through everything. Now on to the part of saying, wait one very, very second. What if my mouse pointer doesn't have animations? It's okay. I mean, all you can do if you want to do that is just set the mod to -1, since, well, that would be 0. Or you could go with the main plan of the idea. And you can do this. Let's check. Oh, wouldn't you look at that? There's no spacing except that one. So let's just very curiously grab this. And yes, we can very, very easily just go and see. It also runs on a forever loop. But you can actually set this to different things. But we'll probably get to full mouse cursor switching later on in the series. So yeah. If a costume name contained a spacebar, and I realized for a second the voice kind of sounded like the GLaDOS robot. Yeah, believe it or not, there was a tiny section that I heard from my voice. It sounded like GLaDOS. If name contains spacebar, now of course it does. But in worst case scenarios where there isn't, congratulations, it's still running. And I have no idea why. Again, we will bug fix this later on series. Or, hold on. Am I just not smart? I am not smart, am I? I am not smart. As you can see. Since, for all those inanimated costumes, you don't need one of these numbers at the end. So you should just stick to deleting if you have an access cursor like that. Right now, we're not going to exploit it to make a loading sprite. Because again, we're not going to be doing that until I actually... Okay, it's not supposed to happen. Okay. But then again, we can take this exact same example. We can grab one of these. This time we can switch it out for an if-else block. If-else. If it contains spacebar, do that. If it doesn't, just do that. Now this will continue for each one. Sorry if you think I just wasted all your time, because I didn't. It literally just shows you how it would work. Anyways, because I don't remember stuff correctly, I had to undo all that to see where I was actually putting it. Now, of course, I'm gonna go grab it over here. Why did I just do that? Just drag into everything. Unfortunately, each singular one of these will have to contain it. So it might turn into a lag spike in games that desperately need FPS. But for those new games that don't have many blocks like this one, congratulations, it's not gonna lag. As soon as I make more, because I'm gonna have to make a lot more scripts, but mostly always it doesn't really affect your game much. So the lag and performance isn't really affected much by this, unless you're using a slow computer. And at that point, you probably shouldn't just input this like that. So now you know how to make your very own animated mouse cursor and fix the horrible issue. Now, yes, it does flicker a little, but hey, we don't care about that since it works. And it works, so it's functional. So thanks for watching this episode. And bye for now.